name. I got to be on the nigga paperwork for
Nigga
getting the
paperwork,
nigga sent up state. If I go to jail right now, for this shit would not. If God forbid, if I was going to jail right now, folks, nigga can't bring up and be like, oh, they said you said this nigga name. Or you said this nigga was a gang member. You said this nigga was a gang member. Come on, man, fuck out of here. Did you get a nigga sent up state? Did you get a nigga railroad to the cross?
That's why I said, folks, you got to get a nigga knelt, folks. You got to get a nigga knelt, folks. Where I'm from, the trenches, folks, Inglewood, the slums, folks, you got to get a nigga sent up state, folks. You got to get a nigga knelt to the cross for him. You got to go in that bitch, take the stand, do all the shit, folks. That's real snitching, folks. What Butter did, took the stand and all that shit, folks. That's real snitching, folks. That's a snitch, folks. That's an informant.
This nigga talk about they finna run with it like that.
Katie, you lost your mind.
Yeah, so y'all just seen what Yella was saying. Basically, he's talking about, yeah, his name got to be on the paperwork, but first of all, you know, you real ninjas say, yeah, I don't talk to the police. So you talking to the police, and then when you're dealing with the police, most of the time, they already know the information that they asking you. They just want you to confirm it. So you confirm that these dudes was gang members, you know. So that's one thing. And then he always has something to say about other folks in their situation, but you know, he started backpedaling, and his tone really switched up when the spotlight is on him. And then Wack 100 come out and say, if you confirm anything that talk to the police and you confirm anything, that's ratting. And then, like, in regards to Wack, when paperwork came out on Q from quality control, P from quality control, his tone changed up too. You know, he said he don't care, that's his boy, but you know, he go hard on other people. So you know, like they say, the streets is a myth, but they have selective politicking, you know. And I ran the streets lied to me, man. The streets lied to me. They say one thing and do another. You know, you're supposed to be real, don't tell on each other, and you know, hold each other down. Most of the time that don't happen, you know. And it's crazy because people go hard for the criminal activity, but what about y'all don't ever come out about the wrong that goes on the hood. Older dudes messing with young girls, you know, slanging, you know, doing hand-to-hand sales in front of elderly and kids, and all type of the numerous, all type of wrong that goes on in the hood. But nobody talking about that. Nobody talking about that, man. I'm one thing I'm just grateful for is that God gave me another chance, because I could have died in the streets, and I could have died in that belief that these my homies. You know, some dudes in the streets are real. You know, you can find here and there real people and good people, but some people are just in that situation because they in that situation, they was born in it. But at the end of the day, don't nothing good come out of the streets, man. Look at all the people that have lived that life. Look at the end result. Look at the end result. Dudes that got big money, they I know they wish they can change it. A lot of dudes, young, 14 years old, never coming home from a situation that took a couple minutes, a couple seconds, cost them a lifetime, you know. But this, at the end of the day, man, the streets, that ain't it, man. It's a million ways to get money legally. And it's crazy also because when you think about it, it's a lot of people that grew up in the suburbs, or a lot of people that make it in the industry and become famous and then want to have ties to the streets. Like, at the end of the day, the streets don't give a damn about y'all. The streets don't give a damn about you. You know? So, what's your thoughts on this whole situation? Let me know.